Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here. So it's been almost a year since the last video I posted, and that's simply due to the lack of ideas or content to make videos about. I believe this has all changed with this past month's recent events, however, and it all started with my city's Pride Parade. So I bought Misha B. Barkin in January of 2018, and I was super excited to receive him. He showed up around February in the mail, and the first thing I did was immediately put him on, and everything changed. It was like being a whole new person, and it felt empowering and amazing. I have a lot of self-confidence issues involving my body and my appearance, and that all melted away whenever I put on Misha. But Misha stayed inside. As I'm sure many furries did when they first got their suits, I was even more scared about how others would react and would judge me. To be honest, I still am. So Misha stayed in the closet for a little over a year, to which I only took him out to suit for a few minutes and take pictures. This made me question if the purchase was even worth it, as the joy of suiting as Misha was slowly fading. A whopping 27,000 people, including some furries, showed up to celebrate equality and to recognize the Stonewall riots 50 years ago. This was the first Pride Parade I had ever been to, and I decided to make it the very first time I took Misha in public. As some of you may or may not know, I identify as bisexual and have recently decided to be a little more open about it, so I wasn't going to Pride just to suit. I just wanted to celebrate having a choice about who I would be able to love and spend my life with, be it a male or a female, and to suit. So I got the items I'd need and got all dressed up, and after my fiance helped me get ready,
Let me see, woman!
I was off with my friends from my college. I went with a group of non-furries, but I have to take a moment to recognize the awesome friends that I have, who helped me with the confidence to do something I felt like I'd never be able to do. I really wanted to, but I didn't, you know? My brain was telling me all these things that would happen, and how much people would hate seeing a furry there. How much they would directly hate me for using this event to wear a stupid dog costume. At one point I got scared people would find it offensive that I was wearing the flag like a cape. Everyone had a flag cape. There were so many there, dude. The point is, I was terrified of how people would react and how they would treat me. The reality of the event, however, was very different. When we got there, it took nearly an hour for me to get in the suit, but when I finally did, not 5 minutes later, a kid said he really liked my suit and gave me a fist bump. What? That's not what I expected. But that was just the start. We finally got to the parade route. Okay, I gotta interrupt myself. How the hell do people walk around in suits and skip all about? Like, look at this mascot. He's doing flips. How? So we got to the parade route and I stood around with my friends, chatting all about and having a great time, waiting for the parade to start. It happened again. Another kid came up to me and gave me a big ol' high five. It felt like every 5 minutes different people wanted high fives, fist bumps, hugs, and pictures, which I cannot find. Seriously, did everyone who take a picture of Misha just not post it? I think one of the highlights was when I waved at the very first person in the parade. He started walking over to me, and I'll admit, I got scared. Oh god, what did I do? What does he want? Maybe he's walking towards someone else? Don't come talk to me, don't come talk to me. Happy Pride, man. Happy Pride. And we fist bumped. The spark and excitement of wearing Misha and becoming a completely different character immediately came rushing back, and I felt just as I did on the very first day, pulling Misha out of the box and seeing him for the very first time. I suddenly had a confidence that I hadn't felt in an inexplicably long time. I was no longer the shy, scared kid who feared what people thought about what he looked like or worrying about every little thing I did, and I was just Misha Benjamin Barkin. Unstoppable, charismatic, just a happy, bubbly puppy. And feeling this again made buying Misha and going to Pride all worth it. So I guess the message here is, if you're thinking about getting a suit, do it. If you have the suit and are scared to wear it at a public event, like a Pride Parade, do it. I can almost guarantee that you will feel a spark of life that you may have lost over time, and getting this back was the single best feeling I've felt in forever. This August, I have plans to upgrade Misha's head through a different fursuit maker, though I cannot thank Gloomy Strawberries on Etsy for making Misha 1.0 enough. Without you, I may have never felt this fuzzy feeling of self-love quite as strong as I do right now, and have since. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. I am hoping to post every 2 weeks, like I said at the beginning, so stay tuned and see if I actually do.